If you want AI chatbots to know a fact about your brand, and actually I'll pause right there and say, I will suggest to you that after this webinar, that you should take just a couple minutes, go to like the top three LLMs, I'd say is like, ChatGPT, Copilot, and I mean, you could say Gemini or Perplexity. Pick your favorite three and ask it about your brand and see what it says. And it'll be pretty enlightening to know. It will tell you if you need to do any branding consistency work or messaging work in this coming year. If you see inconsistencies or you don't like what it says, it's not talking about your brand as strongly. So this next example is going to be through that lens. So if you want AI chatbots to know a fact about your brand, you don't like what they are saying about it, or it's just not strong enough, you got to kind of train the LLMs by emphasizing that fact first and foremost in your own website copy. So this goes back to the thing where it's like, I believe it, I've heard others say it, and I know that credible sources exist to back it up. Like that's why we believe the sky is blue. It's the same thing. It sees you saying it yourself. Then you got to reinforce that fact by saying it in other reputable places on the internet. So it sees others say that about you too. And then you got to provide those CPR signals to provide credibility, popularity, and recency about your brand. Very simple, easier said than done, I recognize. But, getting your brand out there and proving that you are credible, popular, and recently active is very important. So here's an example. Just as your brain is trained to answer the question, the sky is blank with blue. I have been able to train the LLMs to associate the words text prediction engine, right? Woman-owned SEO agency with Pam and marketing. So I just type into, in this case, this was Perplexity, woman-owned SEO agencies, and I came up first. And the reason it was confident doing that was because A, I optimized my own website with that term. B, I used that term to describe my company on other sites. And C, I work as hard as I can to build those CPR signals, having strong professional bios out there about me, earning positive online reviews, getting press coverage, winning awards, building social followings, and regularly publishing thought leadership content like articles that I write and this webinar right here. So putting my CPR out there. So that is basically like how to kind of train the LLMs on your brand or like a branded product or service or concept. Now let's get into a little bit more of the nitty gritty.